Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. So today I wanted to cover two pieces of news that I thought was very interesting and I just sort of woke up to this morning. And I want to also explain why these two pieces of news in particular were very interesting to me, but are also kind of a lot more special than they might seem at first. Now the first one has to do with the new official Overwatch comic being teased. It's called Searching. It was teased by PC Games N, as they, I believe at least, were given a preview by Blizzard themselves. Or maybe it was leaked by some site in Asia again. It has happened before. Either way, the cover and one page is on PC Games N, and they've got a little bit of information about the comic as well, so it's not just these two pages actually. But like I said, the comic is called Searching and it is focused on Zarya. And don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil the comic in this video. When I do talk about the story, I will let you guys know before, so you can skip to the timestamp on screen if you want to just skip that little bit. But of course, there's not much story, as this is just a one-page preview with the cover. Either way, the thing here is that this actually continues on from Infiltration. So if you've been wanting the Overwatch story to progress for a while, then well, here you go. Now some people might say that the story kind of progressed with Doomfist escaping prison and joining Talon again. And sure, whilst that is true, there was a whole comic and a sort of animated short type of thing. More of a 2D animation than an animated short. But either way, all that really told us is that Doomfist is now free and is operating with Talon again. And then that kind of ended there. There wasn't really that much more to it. And Infiltration last year at BlizzCon is something that me and Ryan have been waiting for a continuation for literally since then. So I'm very excited to get this comic. Now just slight spoiler warning here, if you want to skip just a little bit of an intro to this comic, not the whole thing obviously since that's not released yet, then do skip to the timestamp on screen. For those of you that haven't skipped though, as you can see, Zarya is on the front page of this comic here defending another Omnic. Now this is because this comic's premise is essentially that Zarya has been given a task by Katya after Sombra has attacked the compound in St. Petersburg and approached Katya Volskaya like we saw in Infiltration. Zarya comes in at the end of that short and she is here right at the start of this comic as well and is told to find Sombra, hence the name Searching of the comic. Apparently Zarya does that by teaming up with an Omnic hacker who is there to help her, meaning that she kind of changes her view on the whole Omnic equals bad concept. Oh, and also a little tidbit of information here. The cover of the Searching comic is actually a reference to the iconic X-Men Days of Future Past cover. You can see a little comparison here on screen, and as you can see there are some similarities here with the light pointed at the two characters, the front character defending the one in the back, just how the cover is structured and so on. A lot of similarities here, but cool little Easter egg. So big thanks to Redditor Falafoot for pointing that one out. And the actual comic will be released on Wednesday. That should be 6 PM British time, so around 10 AM Pacific and 1 PM Eastern, if you're in the US that is. And it should just go live on comic.playoverwatch.com. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Next up, we have a story about a account ban, or well, to be exact, rather a temporary season ban. As the streamer we talked about just recently, last week I believe, that did the Bronze to GM challenge, was recently banned again for doing a Silver to GM challenge, as this person's Smurf account for this challenge in particular was banned just after a game on stream. And this wouldn't really be anything special if it wasn't for the extra couple things surrounding this. So the account got banned again, but this account didn't actually reach Silver or whatever by throwing games. It was actually teamed up with people who were in Bronze already on a fresh account, meaning that you're fairly likely to calibrate around Bronze if your performance is similar to those people. Now, this is the interesting part. Sean Allen, also known as Also Robot, a Play Overwatch community manager, actually reached out to this streamer and just explained why he had been banned exactly. And the response is really interesting here because it really sort of defines Blizzard's look and approach towards these type of challenges on stream, what SR manipulation actually is according to Blizzard, and just how they define if an account should be banned or not for these reasons. I put the response on screen, you can pause the video if you want to read the whole thing, but it basically reads that the account was banned not because it played with people in Bronze and calibrated in Bronze and just played from there, but because after the placement games, this person just played solo, meaning that they had found a way to get down low on the SR ladder compared to where they normally are on their main account, and were then working their way back up solo. In the response, it also says that Blizzard wouldn't have looked as negatively at it if he kept playing with those same people. Instead, he continued playing solo, and at that point he's just a player who doesn't belong in bronze and has found a way around just throwing games to get there, meaning that you've manipulated your SR in a way that's not intended, and that is a bannable offense. So in case you were wondering more about the definition of these types of challenges and what's okay and not okay, then Blizzard have sort of explained that a bit further here. And I really like these sort of explanations because it gives a little bit more insight into Blizzard's mind for the community, and I think it just makes this clearer for everyone really. Now again, that account received a 31-day competitive play ban from what I can see, but with reports of Blizzard really cracking down on just people not following the rules in competitive play, being rude, manipulating SR, whatever it is, there are more accounts being banned just overall. Anyway, that's all I wanted to actually talk about for this video. Thank you very much for watching. There are lots of little discussions going on here and there about different things right now, but I really wanted to focus on these two things in particular for this video, as I thought there was a lot of interesting stuff that people maybe would have missed. For example, when the preview of the new Overwatch comic was posted on r/Overwatch, it's, at least for me right now, been up for 5 hours and it's only around 100 upvotes, so not a lot of people have actually seen this. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Do subscribe for more Overwatch content as per usual, and like the video if you enjoyed it, it really helps us out. But yeah, until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.